it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Saturday. That means it's May I Scraplift You. So last Saturday, I didn't sound very good. Um, I think I sound a little better, almost back to normal. But as of that particular moment, I just was not going to be able to get a layout done. So I apologize for that. Um, Actually, I think the whole group may have taken last Saturday off. That's okay. No worries. So this Saturday, I will have everybody linked down below who is playing along. And for this week, I am scrap lifting Jen underscore Crow, CRO underscore scraps. So she has this really fun multi-photo travel layout, which made me want to do a travel layout. So I decided to grab the round trip collection from Maggie Holmes, and I gutted this beautiful blue piece of paper and then did a white background because she has some stenciling. I think she actually may have used some texture paste, and it's a super fun stencil. It is a bunch of geotags, and I think I've seen it before. I think it is a Simple Stories. Actually, just like my stencil is a Simple Stories stencil. I actually picked up 3 of them at Tuesday morning the other day. I think that our Tuesday morning is going to finally start getting some good things in. There was a ton of Simple Stories stuff. So I might have picked up 3 stencils and a bunch of other stuff. I got some Christmas Simple Stories. I got, what was that lemon one everyone loved? Simple Vintage Lemon Twist. I never had any of that. So I got a few of those pieces. They didn't have any of the papers, which is kind of a bummer, but I figure you can kind of make, I think I might take and do like a kit, and try and see if I can add papers for my stash, because trust me, I have plenty of papers. So, I am using the stencil called Direction Arrows, and I'm using Prize Ribbon Distress Oxide through it. And then she has a cut file in the center that says travel for her title. So I pulled this cut file. It says The Best Summer from Cut to You. And I want to say that it is from the Cut to You Cut of the Month Club. If I'm wrong, I will link it down below so you can get your hands on it. But she has a bunch of awesome titles. So if you need a title, that's definitely the place to be. So I took the 6x8 paper pad and backed the title. And she did an alternating, and I have about 7 different papers in mine. So each one of them gets 2 almost. Not all of them, but there's one that doesn't make it, which is okay. So I'm going to put that in the center. And then I have 3 photos of Yellowstone Lake. I have a photo of my kids dabbing, which I think is so funny because I feel like dabbing is like old now. Like they don't do that. And I kind of felt that way initially when we were there this summer when they did it. But the fact that they both did it and they did it together and they weren't yelling at each other, I thought that's pretty cute. And then I have a picture of my son looking into the lake, and the lake colors are just absolutely stunning. And then I guess the other one is it's part of the lake, but it's kind of like the river going into the lake. So those are the 3 photos that I'm going to use. Now, I did go ahead and glue down my title, and then it was looking a little off to me, which normally I don't think too much of, but I actually knew where my T-square ruler was, which is always exciting. And I tested it out, and yeah, it totally was crooked. And so I picked it up and moved it just the slightest amount so that it would be nice and centered on my page. And then I'm going to take a couple of the pieces of paper from the 6x8 pad. I'm going to back my photos. And actually the one photo is from the gutted piece of this paper actually. So it brings that blue to the front, which I really like doing. I really like taking, if it's a matted, I like to take that paper and bring it to the front as well. There's just something about that cohesion that works really well for me. So I'm going to glue all of that down. And then I am going to look at some of my embellishing. Now, while I was making this, the mailman came by and brought me some stuff. And I wish I would have got up and looked to see what it was, because I had not been able to find the ephemera from Round Trip. And when I ordered a couple of devotional kits from Illustrated Faith, they actually had them on their website and they were on sale. So I don't know if they were on sale from a like a Black Friday kind of deal or what. I wasn't in town for Black Friday. But they were still on sale. So I could have used them, but I didn't go look. So all I have is the chipboard sheet and the sticker book, which is plenty. There are so many stickers in there. And I love them. They're just small, which small is good sometimes, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I have to have an ephemera pack. So I'm going to do 3 chipboard pieces. I figured a swan would totally work because there's water and it's a Maggie Holmes collection. So of course there's swans. So I got to figure out a way to use them. And then I did an arrow and then like what is that called? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's like a slide, but I don't think that's what they're called. And it has a picture. It's probably the ocean, but I figure it's close enough. So that's going to go up there. And then I left some of the travel items from my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of November on my desk. And I pulled that Adventure Awaits, as well as some of the arrows and 2 of the puffy stars. So then I'm going to go through the sticker book. I'm going to find a tiny word sticker that just says XOXO, because I just love when the kids get along. I mean, I have really high hopes that they're going to be really good friends come adulthood. And I mean, technically my son is an adult, but he's still a senior, so, and lives at home. So not quite yet, but close. So any time that they play nice, I love it. And then I had this little camera perspective from Bramble Fox sitting on my desk, and I decided I needed another pop of black. So I'm going to pop that on there, and that is going to do it. Make sure that you head over and you give some love to Jen, as well as everybody else who is playing along today. And that's going to do it. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next week. Bye.